Welcome to the Art Piece Experiment. We're your hosts, two artists and friends. I'm Tasha.
And I'm Brianna.
At the end of 2024, we decided we wanted to cultivate more safety, peace, love, alignment, and excitement through our art and our art practices.
So here we are sharing our journey with you, and we're so excited you're here. We hope you enjoy our conversations. They're honest, raw, just two friends talking to each other about the realities of life and creativity. We're so excited for you to join us and be along with us for the journey. So this last week, we rewatched the Lego Movie.
It's been a while since I've seen that one.
Yeah, it had been a while for me too, and I was a little fuzzy on the story.
Yeah, I don't remember all of it all that well.
Let me give you the crash course.
Okay.
Super fast. So it's about Emmett. He's a construction worker, and he finds the piece of resistance and becomes the special that fulfills the prophecy of like saving the world and everything. But he is a complete like blank slate. He doesn't have any creativity at all of his own at all. He just like always follows the instructions, and he is supposed to be this master builder of all master builders, you know, the greatest and most special of them all. But he doesn't know anything about creating for himself, right?
Yes. Nope. I remember this now.
And so as he goes through the whole story and starts to really believe in himself and, you know, has that support of people who believe in him as well and takes those action steps, he ends up doing incredible things and saving the whole universe and turning the evil lord business into like a good guy and all the good things, you know?
Yeah.
And then they live happily ever after. So.
I love that. It was a great crash course back into the story. No, I love this though. I really enjoy the chosen one trope in a lot of stories. I love it when you have a character who like doesn't really believe in themselves.
Yeah.
Right? They don't believe that they're special. They don't believe that they really have much to offer. But then they start taking tiny steps towards that because there's the mentor or someone who does believe in them.
Right.
It's normally a mix. There's normally a mix of like someone who's like, you are special, you are chosen, there's something here. And they're like, whoa, I'm just me.
Yes,
like I'm not
yes.
special, I'm just me. And they start, you know, it starts them down this course of figuring out that, you know what, I am special, and there is something like I do have something to offer the world.
Exactly. So rewatching it this last week, since, you know, we started our podcast and have been on our experiment and have really gone on our own journey of believing in ourselves.
Yeah.
It really reminded me of what we're doing and creativity. You don't think you can learn great life lessons from the Lego movie, but there were some really good ones in there, some really powerful ideas and principles that I thought really applied to kind of what we're doing. And so I wanted to talk about that a little bit, about how when we believe in ourselves, we can accomplish great things, you know, and how we all have something special in us. And there was a point where Emmett believes he's the special and they're going to try and save the world and everything. And then his mentor dies and is like, actually, the prophecy was all just a lie. I just made it up. And then he dies, you know? And so Emmett's like, oh no, I'm not the special. I can't do it.
No more double-decker buses for you.
That's right. And so then, you know, the mentor comes back as a ghost and is like, but I do.
Oh no, it was a double-decker couch.
That's right, the double-decker couch.
Sorry, had to get that straight. Didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's okay. Double-decker couch was Emmett's first original idea, and everybody thought it was just the worst.
Yeah.
But it ended up being exactly what saved them from from certain death, from an explosion in a submarine, and being what helped them like succeed. And And even though his ideas were odd and unusual and
Mm.
didn't seem very good, um, they ended up being exactly what the situation needed.
Yeah.
So I loved that principle. But Vitruvius, the mentor guide, he comes back as a ghost and says, "You didn't let me finish," and he because I died, and he says, "I made up the prophecy, but that doesn't mean it's not true. Everybody
Mm.
has something inside of them that is special, and
Yeah.
once you believe in yourself, then you become the special."
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah. Going back to like the chosen one trope again, it's they become the chosen one when they choose it.
Right. It's something, I don't know, we see this storyline and this theme
Mm.
across like all
It's like one of the most popular.
yeah, all the time in so many different
Yeah.
stories and media and books and all the things. And
Hmm.
I think we don't really take it to heart a lot of the time that the people in it are just regular people
Hmm.
and something happens to them and they understand something about themselves, and
Yeah.
then they come to this crossroads of like a choice
Hmm.
whether or not to believe that it's true or believe in themselves or make the next step and do it scared anyways. And I don't think we always put ourselves in that place. We
Right.
see it all the time and we're like, oh, that's for other people. But what is really incredible is that we have the same opportunity. And I think that's why it resonates so much with
Mm.
us, is because we all have something that's really special inside of us that's just waiting
Waiting.
to come out,
And it
right?
doesn't
And to be
always
seen.
happen all at once. Like, think
Mm-hmm.
about Bilbo Baggins. If
Mm-hmm.
he had gone from the Shire straight to Smaug's lair,
Mm.
would he have been successful? Probably not.
Right.
Probably not. But he went on this whole journey of, realizing he could outsmart the trolls,
Yeah.
realizing could that he could outsmart Golem.
Mm-hmm.
It was like those little steps that built up to him, having enough confidence that he's like, oh, maybe like I can do this.
I love that example because, especially because at first, Bilbo, he's pretty content with his life.
Yeah.
He doesn't want anything more.
Mm-hmm.
There's maybe been a little bit of an inkling all of his life, but he's kind of
Mm.
stuffed it down, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Because apparently he was a little different when he was a kid.
He
He
was
was a little
he was
more
a little more adventurous
adventurous.
than the others, right? But he kind of tamped it down. His life as a hobbit, what
Yeah.
he came to accept that was his life. He was just gonna, be a
Mm-hmm.
respectable hobbit and just
Right.
go through the motions and do what was expected of him, right?
Yeah.
And then Gandalf comes to his door and all of the
Mm-hmm.
dwarves, and they're like, "We have this adventure we're gonna go on. You should come with us." And they leave the choice up to him. They don't force him or anything. But he's
Right.
like, "What? No, I can't do that. I'm a
Yeah.
respectable hobbit."
Yep.
But then he listens to his his intuition. Like he listens to that
That
inkling,
little
that
whisper.
little whisper of
You
desire.
might regret it if you don't do
Yeah,
this.
like you're made for more,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And he takes that first step, that leap
Right.
of faith, that leap of faith of
Mm.
listening to his whisper, right? His
Yeah.
inside internal
Yeah. And it wasn't easy going from there.
direction.
He had
Right.
faced lots of challenges
Yeah.
and but he didn't turn back.
He kept going.
He kept going and was able to do something really great from that.
Yeah.
And I think the most beautiful part of it is that he found himself.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
And I also love that what helped him succeed was his creativity.
Yes, 100%. I love that.
All the problem solving, all the riddles. Like he just got
Yeah.
really creative. He's like, well, I can't fight off these guys. So,
How can I use my special abilities and talents and,
yeah.
like my way of doing things that do not look like what everybody else is doing, you know?
Right. I love that. I love it so much.
This is why it's a classic.
Mm-hmm.
This is why it's classic. So good. And it's so applicable because
It
we
is.
all are unique and we all
Yeah.
have something inherently inside of us that's just us, you know?
Yeah.
That may look different from others and is a different way of problem solving or doing things or seeing the world.
Yeah.
And when we actually let ourselves see it and
Mm.
let ourselves express it or use it, right? Whatever
And
that
start
is,
to choose us.
then we can make a huge impact. And it may not be like, world renowned celebrity kind of save the
You
universe.
may not save the entire Lego universe.
Right.
You may not get the dwarves their home back from the
Defeat a
dragon.
dragon. But you will still make a huge impact on your world and the
Yeah.
people around you.
Yeah.
Because when we're showing up as our true selves, that's when we're our best selves. And that's when we make the most impact.
The most impact. I also love in these stories that they don't do it alone.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, you are special, you are the chosen one. And it's like, oh, it's all on my shoulders, it's all on me. But they don't do it alone.
Never. They never are completely by
I
themselves.
mean, you got the golden trio. Like, would Harry have defeated Voldemort without Hermione and Ron? More Hermione than Ron, but
right.
like, he needed that support.
Yeah, 100%.
And Bilbo wouldn't have gotten there without the dwarves
And Gandalf. Yeah.
And Emmett had his other crew of
Master builders.
Lego figurines. Master builders. Yeah, like, I don't remember what they were called.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because they don't all believe in them 100% from the get-go.
That's right. The dwarves didn't think they were like, why are you picking this guy?
Why are you picking this guy? It was Gandalf who believed in him.
Yeah.
And, so slowly but surely they really found their people and found their tribe and ended up having like the group of people that stuck with them and believed in them are the ones that really made a difference, and they couldn't have done it without them.
Yeah. So I think so often we feel like we have to go it alone, especially when we're doing something that's not like anything we've done before or like the people around us. Yeah. And it can feel really lonely,
Yeah. It's scary.
And it's scary. It's a big step.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that there aren't those people out there.
Right.
And that we don't have that support.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that we have to do it alone.
No.
Right? We can make that conscious effort to find our tribe, find our people, find people who resonate in the same way.
Right. And it can be scary when you've never had that before because it can feel so dysregulating.
Yeah.
And like, how am I supposed to even believe that that is possible?
Yeah.
When you've never experienced it, but it is possible, and it is out there, and you can find it, and it's worth the discomfort in the beginning.
Yeah. I mean, if you think of there's millions and millions of people in the world, right? And so when you take a step back and really think about it, it's kind of silly to feel like you're all alone in liking what you like or, in certain things, because there are so many people in the world that you just don't even know, right? And so it's just a matter of finding those people.
Yeah, there's different ways of thinking, different ways of doing things. So many different people out there.
Yeah.
But we really just wanted to remind you today that you are the special. You are the chosen one. You are worthy of your art, of your creativity, of what delights you.
We believe so deeply in this and so deeply in you that you have something special inside of you. And that when you tap into it, you become the best version of yourself and create the best impact around you. And so we're here for you. We're cheering you on and want to be that support for you. That's it for today, friend. Thanks for spending this time with us. We hope you're leaving with a little more light, a little more peace, and maybe even a nudge to go be creative, just because it brings a little more joy to your life. If anything in this episode spoke to your heart, sparked a thought, or made you smile, we'd love it if you'd follow the show, leave a quick 5-star review, or share it with someone who might need a little creative encouragement too. And remember, your creativity matters. Your voice matters. You matter. We're cheering you on always. Until next time, keep making, keep softening, and keep showing up as your whole beautiful self.